What's up, guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. As always, I appreciate it. I got some crazy hair today, but it's all good. I am eating. I just finished a bowl of cereal, and I'm gonna wait about an hour before I work out. I had a great cardio and push session yesterday, and today is going to be cardio, and I'm gonna do pull today.
Alright, just had a wonderful workout. As you can tell, I am so sweaty and hot. I found a new barbershop, so I'm gonna go check that out. It's actually not too far from me, so I'm putting that. It's called Downtown Barbers. So I'm putting it in right now in my GPS, and it says 14 minutes, so I'm about to go get my hair cut. So I am just gonna talk about a little topic, and basically it's what the title says: gender identity versus sexuality. Now, a lot of people don't realize that being transgender is totally different than your sexuality. And maybe that's a lie. Maybe it's become more aware, so people do realize the difference. But so your gender identity, okay, let's just use me as an example. I identify as a male. I was born biologically a female, but mentally I feel like I'm a male. I'm not a female. And now that I'm on testosterone, I am aligning my body, my outer appearance, and my voice, and just physical features to what I feel mentally. So that's transgender. Someone who's born biologically one gender but identifies as the opposite gender. Now, your sexuality. Just because someone is transgender does not mean so there's a few trans men out there that like women, or that are interested in women. And then if you back up, they were probably lesbians to begin with, and then they became trans men. Now, that is not true for everybody. Same as males that transition to females. Males that transition to females, males biologically, you're supposed to like a woman. Some, like Caitlyn Jenner, for example, she transitioned to a female, but she still likes women. She is still interested in dating a woman, sexually being with a woman. Now, there are some who transition female to male to female, and they are interested in both sex. They are attracted to both women and men. And then there are some who are probably attracted to trans men and trans women. And then there are some males that started out, they were gay, but then they transition to females, and they are still attracted to males. Now, the question I always get asked, and so does Melissa, is, are you straight now? And it's like, well, I never actually really thought about that, because a lot of people, they, like, you transition, so now I'm a male. People who don't know me, people who do know me, they all know that I identify as a male. Especially strangers, they automatically think I'm a male. And it's interesting to ask, like, so are you straight now? And it's like, well, yeah, I guess I am. But biologically, I don't have bottom surgery, I don't have a penis. But on the outside, I guess, yeah, to some people who don't know me, yes, I am straight. But the people who do know, I guess, you know, they know the backstory. So it's very complicated. I don't know, it's very hard to, like, explain and to, like, say, but I guess, yes, if you're asking, I do identify as straight. Like, I don't have any, I never did have any desire to be with men or anything at all. So anything with that, I've always had an interest in women since, I don't know, since I was like 6, 7 maybe. So I guess for me, yes, I am straight. Now that doesn't hold true though for any other trans person out there. I mean, some males might transition to females and they like women, but then when they transition to a female, they're a lesbian. And then there are males who are gay and they transition to females and now they're straight, you know. So it's very interesting though when I get asked that question, because I never really know how to, like, address it and what to say. But I don't know, that's just kind of like my thought on it. Like, yes, I am straight. I do identify as straight because I do have an interest in only women, and I never did have an interest in men. So that's how I see it. But I just thought I always get asked that question. I always get asked, you know, like, how do people feel about that? And, you know, are you straight now? And things like that. Like, Melissa gets asked that all the time. And she absolutely hates it because she's like, why can't I just be a people person? You know? And I agree with her, too. Like, why can't we just be people? Or people persons, or, you know, whatever. Even though we don't like people that much. But that's just, I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. I'm parallel parking right now. That's my thoughts on it. I mean, I don't know. Do you guys have any thoughts on it? Anybody who is trans out there, what are your thoughts on it? Like, how do you guys react? What do you guys get asked? Because, you know, that's mainly what I get asked is, are you straight now? And Melissa gets asked the same thing, too. But Melissa had said she is a people person because from the beginning, she was like, and her sister told me this, too, had I been male, then she probably would have fell in love with me either way, because she fell in love with the person I am, not what's in between my legs. Of course, that doesn't hold true for some people. Like, for me, I am attracted to women, and if I was to have came across a trans woman who didn't have, like, bottom surgery and things like that, then that probably would have been a deal breaker for me, you know. So I guess it's different for everybody, and it's not a black and white thing. It's definitely not. And it gets pretty tricky. There's tons of gray area on it. But yeah, there's really no black and white, and I guess that's just how it is for me. You know, it's different for me, and it's even for cis people. It's different. Like I just told you my example of my fiance. So it's very different, and it's just not an A or B answer. It's pretty black. It's pretty gray. So I don't know. That's just kind of like my spiel on it. That's how I feel about it. But just know that your gender identity and sexuality is two completely different things. They are not the same by any means, and a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't realize that it's different. So anyways, guys, I'm about to go get my hair cut. And thank you for watching this video. Thank you for clicking on it. I'll catch you guys in the next one.